MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Brett Anderson gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And that misses for ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
From the stretch. Rosario over at second. Cano. First with no outs. 0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Digging in, Pete Alonso is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. As a look, now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Next up from New York, J.D. Davis, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
A pause, and the 0-2.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
He's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there in the inning. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Love and Go.
Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this isn't the greatest way to finish off a week. And Dero, one thing they'd love to do is win this Sunday finale and get out of here avoiding the sweep.
Yeah, Dan, it's been a tough start to the weekend without question, but maybe if they steal this one Sunday, get a little reprieve, get the media off their back.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. In is Christian Yelich, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 4th home run here in the early going, and it gives the Brewers a 4-2 lead.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound. In my opinion, what wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
Omar Narvaez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
4 runs here in this half inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Hit in the air to center field. Marisnik is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 5th, no left fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Porcello has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Here's Eric Sogard. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the damage done as the Brewers strike for 4 runs coming on this grand slam. We'll head to the top of the second, and Milwaukee's taking a 4-2 lead. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff.
The center fielder, number 16.
Here's Jake Marisnick with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
2-2 to count.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9. The left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Popped up. Sogard has got it, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee. Not shortstop.
Here's Brock Holt now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now a ball lined to the left side.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And here's Christian Yelich now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The 2-0. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
The batter, the second baseman, Casper.
Porcello sets. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes. Chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bouncer to the left side, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis.
Standing in now, Luis Guillorme. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's Pete Alonso. It's been a struggle for him in the series. 1 hit in 13 at-bats. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting, designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
Coming to the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit softly down the line at first. Comes set, the 0-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. The runners will stay put, however the count evens at 1. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano, and there's one down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Avisail Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Ryan.
So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Count is 2 balls and no strikes to the Brewers' DH.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-2 now. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Dominic Smith, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. One and one. And now a pitch on the way.
2-1.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. This one's down to third. Throw on to smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-0 the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The center fielder, number 6.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. No balls and 1 strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that retires the side. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Softly hit to short. He's got to hurry. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Settling in now, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is ready once again. Brock Holt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next to Milwaukee.
Ready now, Christian Yelich. In his career against Porcello, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Lined hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Huron. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Hit on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Here comes the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
At the plate now, Luis Guillorme.
He swings and grounds it to short.
There's one. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Ready for another shot now. Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? He will not. Not willing to risk ending the inning by being tagged out, and there are 2 away. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Dominic Smith. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets strand. So here is Avisail Garcia. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Down 21.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Braun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Liner in there for a base hit.
The third baseman, number 7. Eric.
At the plate, Eric Sogard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. In for his strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. A little roller toward the hole. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 home. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 16.
In now, Jake Marisnick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Last half of the 7th here. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. No hits to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marisnick is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Nimmo, but he won't get there. It falls in, and this will find the wall deep in the corner, and he's going to make it there barely as he's into second base with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Jerry Familia takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the stretch.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike. I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Full count now. 3-2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. high in the air out to center field. Marisnik is under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Keston Hiura will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors thus far from Milwaukee. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball 2.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Brewers 5 and the Mets 2. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46.
Standing in, Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. The Brewers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Line toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Knebel is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Now to the plate, Luis Guillorme. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Well, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ryan Braun stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Right side. Cano fields it from deep in the hole, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Now batting, Justin Smoak. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1, and it remains 5-2. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hader, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. One away.
Now that designated hitter.
Stepping in, Dominic Smith. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So a runner at first now with one away, and into bed next will be J.D. Davis. Has a look, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
It's Brett Anderson in line for the victory, barring a 9th inning collapse here. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
He's safe.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Ramos hits a little over the 270 mark. Right back to the mound, could be an easy 2. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
5-2 the final today. The Milwaukee Brewers put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Brett Anderson notches his 3rd win of the year. Josh Hader wraps it up for the save. His 3rd